In these boxes are hundreds of copies of the exact same book. These are the first Deseret Reader, a book that was intended to teach the Deseret Alphabet. The Deseret Alphabet was a failed attempt by Brigham Young and the early Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to overhaul English orthography and spelling to present a phonetically consistent language. The original production run for these books was 10,000, and the Marriott Library has over 2,000 copies in their collection, which is a fifth of all the readers that has ever existed. This is a book that regularly sells for a couple $100. So why does the Marriott Library have so many? The book was originally intended to be used at Deseret University, which was the precursor to the University of Utah. So when the book was published, it was sent here. Despite the funky-looking language, this is English. Now, these books did not sell very well. No one really seemed to care about learning the new characters. So there was a large overstock which got packed away into boxes and then forgotten. Until I decided to count them. There was over 18 boxes in total, and I pulled every single one of them out and started to count. However, I noticed pretty early on that there was a large variation in spine color and texture. I separated them out by color and found 12 distinct spine colors like red, green, blue, pink, and black. But that was not all. There was also a variety of cloth grains or textures on the spine, all the colors having numerous different patterns, blue having 5 alone, with a total of 31 unique combinations. Some examples are red beads, green coarse cord, blue diagonal wave, pink Morocco, and brown pansy. There are 6 completely unique color and pattern combinations. This copy here, with a tan spine, is the only time this color appears in the census. My favorite and a completely unique pattern is red polka dot. And as far as I know, this is the only one with this pattern. The link to the census and a further analysis will be in the description. Binding books with cloth became popular in the 1820s because it was cheaper and easier to decorate to leather. However, by the late 1860s, which was when these were published, decorating with patterns started to fall out of style. In Andrea Krupp's book on book cloth, there is a census on all the documented patterns and the decades which they were popular. The majority of the cloth grains and patterns was shown to be falling out of style around the same time they were produced. The church was probably trying to save as much money as possible, so naturally they probably used any material they could get their hands on, including overstocked, unpopular material, and is unlikely to be a stylistic or artistic decision. I was also interested in documenting print errors. There's lots of little variation in the amount of spine cloths and where the front image is located, but occasionally some of them were significantly off-centered, like this one. This copy looks like the printer gave out for half a second, and is the only time an error like this appeared. However, my favorite error appears in the Deseret second book. Yes, there were 2 of them, number 1, number 2. We also have a lot of the second reader as well, but only about 250, which are all in this case here. There are 13 examples of no front image. It's just not there. This exhibition on the Deseret Alphabet is on display on the 4th floor at the Marriott Library at the University of Utah. On June 1st is the Deseret Alphabet Symposium, which will have activities and speakers all related to the Deseret Alphabet. Tickets are still available, and a link will be in the description. This one looks like the Among Us guy and is pronounced gay.